this build Toby put together to showcase some compatibility between the old Resin Hellscape and the new Dwarvenite Hellscape. So on this upper level here, we have some of the original Den of Evil Hellscape terrain in Resin. So we looked at this stuff a lot when we were going into development for a new Hellscape. We looked at this stuff and we looked at what would have been done for the lava and for these growths and for the stone and the like. And ultimately we decided to depart radically from this. We wanted to go for a more active, violent lava feel and blackened stone to really make everything pop. We deviated a lot and we decided to not sort of be constrained by what was done here, nor wildly constrained by KS2. We tried to be compatible with the Dwarvenite Caverns, but this we sort of let it go. However, there is some compatibility left. So it's tough if you go side by side. You know, the pieces, they don't jive if you throw them side by side. Everything's different. The color of the lava, the texture of the lava, the texture of the stones, the color of the stones, everything except for the scale is different. But there are some fun things that you can do that work. So, for instance, a lot of the new Hellscape stuff freestands kind of nicely with the old Resin Hellscape. So you see over here we put this magma jumpy stone here spilling out. It looks kind of cool. The pointy stalagmite works. Somehow the darker stuff coming up off the gray kind of works. These two rupture talons flanking the old Resin Hellscape gate works really nicely. Tri-spires floats in there, it looks really cool. So there's we can use a bunch of these freestandy scatter bits to spruce up your Hellscape stuff. Plus you can sort of get away with, here we have the pedestal of pain in the standard Caverns paint. So this is standard Caverns paint, so it's a little more gray and the like. And it's not a perfect match, but it kind of flows in there. And interestingly enough, we have some magma flows kind of connect over there and on the back. Even on the side, it feels like it kind of comes together. And then I have like the lava drip corner fills, put a couple of those in there. You could try putting something big and crazy in there like the active volcano, but it's pretty black and it's pretty dark. Threshold's up to you. You could try using the little triangle wedges to dress it up, but it's not such a great match. However, what Toby did here is he put these on different tiers, right? So this is elevated and then it sort of drops down to the darker, blacker magma area. And that kind of works well. And he's using, we've got these ledges, the KS2 Caverns ledges pieces kind of dressing up the edge and transitioning us down here to the lower area. So in the lower area, we've got a sort of a mix of KS2 lava caverns with the new Hellscape bits. And this is a pretty good match. It's not identical, but it's pretty close. And we're changing the paint scheme on the KS2 caverns to get a little closer. This is one example of the newer paint scheme on, I think these are the new ones, yeah. It's a little closer to what we're doing in the Hellscape. So this stuff, we have the magma river transitioning into the lava rivers using the magma to lava river transition piece. So that thing kind of works nicely to get us in here. We have one of our Hellscape pieces surrounded by the old lava rivers, and that works pretty well. Using the lava drip corner fill, goes out into the floor, okay. Kind of transitioning back and forth. This is the Resin Hellscape, this little freestanding bit works pretty nice and looks really cool on these floors. I love how that's fitting. So over here, we have the plain cave insert wall in the lava paint scheme. Right, we're sitting that right on one of these lava lake pieces, so you can the lava river pieces. So you do a little something like this, and it can help kind of make this a, if you want to go right up to the wall with your lava, that's a good way to cheat it. And it doesn't look killer. You can kind of get away with it. It's not the most sturdy. It's not the most sturdy thing, but it'll work. All right. Also integrated the magma jumpy stones. You can pop that kind of in your old lava rivers if you want. Use it to kind of mask maybe some of the transition areas. You can transition between the two. All right, so the lava drip, corner fill works really well in here, right? These are the old lava caverns, corner drip, the corner fill in between. We have the other, this is the stalagmite corner fill. This also works really well to connect these pieces. So that flows really well together. So I think this is gonna be a big success. I think these people, I think these all play together pretty well. So you could do something like this to give you some floor options. The walls in these lava caverns tend to get pretty repetitive when it's just the same two bits over and over again. So one thing you could do is you could introduce, if you just got one walls, floors, and corners set, which is through these, through these, through these, through these, that would give you suddenly a whole bunch of versatility with your existing lava caverns bits, so you could have much more varied and interesting build. So you get something like that to just give you a little more variation in your bread and butter pieces. Works nicely. The color match is not 100% there, but it's all relatively in the same palette. Let's look at what if you take your regular lava caverns and you add a new lava core set. All right, so let's take these 4 core pieces and just add them into the mix with just some regular KS2 lava pieces. Suddenly, your lava caverns get a whole lot more interesting. All right. That's a much more interesting lava cavern with some actual lava spewing out of the floors. Definitely fun. Now let's get this core set out of here. Let's look at playing with the, oh wait, but the simple thing you could also do is you just throw a big volcano in there and suddenly your build is also way more exciting. Instantly exciting. Yeah, that steps it up a notch. Let's look at what happens if we play with the lava magma river feature set. All right, so let's introduce magma river features. So we got these 3 pieces here. So let's try this with some lava rivers. So let's say we have, oh, of course we're going to need, and we need the transition set. So we're going to introduce the transition set also. Throw this in here, and let's see what happens if we build out. So we could do a little something like that, if we like, where we take these new magma river pieces and we have them feed into some of the existing lava rivers. If you have a whole bunch of, so right now, this is slightly above the layer of the river. If we had a bunch of open lava pieces, we could just remove these all together, put this on open lava, and then this will go seamlessly down to the same height as the rest of this lava. And we can do the same gag over here, get a couple, let's get 1, 2 open lava pieces, goes there, and then let's raise up. Yeah, we can raise all this up by 1 floor level so it kind of flows. We can do the same thing over here. Yeah, so now this is a nice smooth transition down into this cool the old lava river tiles. So that's a really simple couple, 2 sets to suddenly bring a lot of new options into your old lava caverns.